Science process skills are the skills that are needed to do science and help us understand how the scientific endeavors work. There are two types of science process skills: basic and integrated. Basic science process skills include observing, inferring, measuring, and communicating, classifying, and predicting. Integrated science process skills include defining operationally, formulating hypotheses, interpreting data, and experimenting. Basic science process skills: observing, collecting information by using the senses. Example, describing the color of a pencil. Inferring, making an educated guess about an object or event based on previously gathered data or information. Example, inferring that the person who used a pen made a lot of corrections as the eraser was well worn. Measuring, using a variety of common and uncommon metrics to measure the size of an object or event. Example, a meter stick can be used to measure the length of a table in centimeters. Communicating, using words or graphic symbols to describe an action, object, or event. Example, a graph or a written description of the change in height over time. Classifying objects or events into categories by using criteria in order to understand their properties. Example, placing all rocks of a certain hardness or grain size into one group. Predicting the outcome of a future event based on the former outcome pattern. Example, predicting the height of a plant in 2 weeks' time based on a graph of its growth during the previous 4 weeks. Integrated science process skills: defining operationally, stating how to measure a variable in an experiment. Example, stating that plant growth will be measured in centimeters per week. Formulating hypotheses, stating the expected outcome of an experiment. Example, the greater the amount of organic matter added to the soil, the greater the plant growth. Interpreting data, organizing data, and drawing conclusions from it. Example, recording data from the experiment on plant growth in a data table and forming a conclusion, which relates the trends in the data to variables. Experimenting, this skill includes the former basic and integrated skills, being the most sophisticated skill of the science process. Includes being able to conduct an experiment, including asking an appropriate question, stating a hypothesis, identifying and controlling variables, operationally defining those variables, designing a fair experiment, conducting the experiment, and interpreting the results of the experiment. Example, the entire process of conducting the experiment on the effect of organic matter on the growth of a certain plant.